What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm James.
I'm Shane.
We're recording, right?
We are.
I'm Zack.
I thought you'd like that intro.
Well, you must have did it on purpose.
I did it on purpose.
Okay.
Absolutely. We're back with Rick and Morty, Season 3, Episode, I think, 8, right?
Yes, sir.
And last time we did Episode 7.
That would be.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I'll be honest with you. It's been so long.
Yeah, it was Rick Lantis. So they go to the Citadel.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember this one?
It was when it shows the Citadel was the evil Morty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It was playing the song.
Ricks and the caught Morty.
Right.
He's a fat little Morty.
Oh, yeah. That was a great episode.
That was cool.
Yeah,
and they're all out.
They says like, "Where's your without your Rick?" He's like, "He's not my Rick. He's my partner."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're his Morty or some shit like that.
Oh, geez. Because he's trying to imitate the other Mortys.
Yeah, that was a great episode, man. That was bloody.
How did that Morty get to that position to be there all the time, full time, while living his life in high school and stuff like that?
I don't know. He must have made it out and had a Rick. Because his other ones were being trained for a Rick.
Yeah, just like,
So he got out and had a Rick, and those
So he went to the academy for 18
those
months.
Ricks had fucking sensitivity training or whatever.
I really thought you were just. Yeah, sensitivity training.
And then they probably kept getting killed, so he kept going through Ricks. And eventually he got fatter and more nihilistic, and well, he wasn't really nihilistic. He was more.
He was definitely pessimistic.
He's more like fatalistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Evil Morty, we know he's still in the game.
He's in the game.
And just if you guys are seeing us for the first time, these two have not seen it. I have. I haven't seen the most recent season though. So, and I haven't seen the season before that. Season
4.
Yeah. So season 5 now, right?
I think season 5 is the new one.
Yeah. So season 4, I've only seen the first 2 episodes of that.
Oh, sweet. So we're catching up to you.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's cool.
So I think we're just gonna jump in.
Get it.
Also, really important, whatever you do, don't look into its eyes.
I did look at it, Rick. I've been looking at it.
Now you're gonna know everything, Morty. Good job. Way to go, you fucked everything up. Wish you could just erase the memory from your mind.
How did you know I was gonna say that?
Come on, Morty. Come with me. After you. This, Morty, is my archive of all the experiences you begged me to remove from your life, lest you go insane. I call them Morty's Mind Blowers. And we'll be doing this instead of interdimensions. I call this one Moonspiracy.
Huh, wow. That's incredible. What the heck?
Morty, do you realize how
That freaked me out.
Dude, that
Little man on the ring.
Are you serious? Half the crap we've seen, and you think that sounds crazy?
I've been to 300 versions
Mashed
of Earth's moon,
potatoes,
including
gravy,
this one, and I've never seen signs of a
peas.
regular dude, as you describe him, hanging out up there.
Six steak.
Probably just a smudge on the lens.
Smudge on the
Meatloaf, maybe.
lens? Smudge on the lens? I know the difference between a man threatening me and a smudge on the goddamn lens, Summer.
Morty, calm down.
Jesus.
Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine.
Kids, I'd like to introduce you all to our new guidance counselor, Mr. Lunas.
I believe every student should shoot for the moon.
That would freak me the hell out.
Dude.
What's this?
Proof that Mr. Lunas isn't who he says he is. Lives on the moon?
I think I understand.
Jesus, how does it escalate like that?
Fuck.
What did he say?
Deny the moon stuff, but that's what pedophiles do. They deny it's their bread and butter.
Pedophile?
You don't think so? I thought the moon thing might have been code.
No, he's literally from the moon.
He's all right. Moon or not, that dude likes them young.
But we want to remember the good things, like how from a certain angle, some people would say, he looked like a smudge.
Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? Jesus, I made that guy kill himself.
Hey, keep it down! Just our luck. Menagerie.
That'd be
We need
scary as
older
hell.
People of Brand or
Walk down
Seven.
to
I
the
can't take it anymore, Rick.
Creepy ass light
Girl in a water
bulb.
bottle.
I can't relax.
Instructions.
For
A vehicle, sir. An interstellar vehicle.
See the pilot. I wonder if there's a volunteer.
What movie is that?
Oh, the schematics specify a
Jodie
second
Foster.
smaller
Jodie Foster,
pilot.
yeah.
I mean, they really specify smaller. They have to be exactly 5'3".
Chang, you may have majored.
Here are some customary clothing gifts. Please, put them on. May we...
Of course, yes. We followed your instructions. So much to learn from you.
I know, right? I call this one the whole enchilada. Here, Morty, this will make your urine
enchilada.
drinkable.
Damn,
Now
what's
can we
the
keep
best?
shopping?
I'm Floopian. Please kill me.
That's right, Morty. The Floopians achieve an eternal orgasmic afterlife so long as they're killed by a great warrior. I'm flattered, by the way. Thank you very much. So, you want to get shot in the head, or...?
Well, as long as the wound is fatal, I don't really mind where you shoot me.
Cool. I'm gonna go take a quick shit.
Well, I gotta say, I'm a little envious.
I'm the same way, Rick. Every time I have Mexican, I gotta immediately shit.
What do you mean?
Have that proofs in the pudding, evidence.
Evidence? There's supposed to be evidence?
Yeah.
All right. So, you want to do this here or outside?
Run.
Ghost. Did you see Ghost?
No. This is the one with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It never looked
1987.
appealing.
Yeah, it wasn't my type of music movie.
Him fucking making pottery is doing more.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Or making love to a ghost.
Please, don't do this.
Your Morty is gone. I am Ultimatron, destroyer of worlds.
There must be some scientific way to save it. That stupid worm thing. I love you. I love you so much.
Yes, Morty, come on. You're doing it.
But you'd love that, wouldn't you?
You're doing it.
Jesus.
Should we?
Jesus.
No, don't touch it. Just keep loving Morty.
We still love you. But I do have a thing that's so
God, do I have to keep looking?
Jeez, Morty, come on. Pinch it off already.
No, God, sorry, Morty.
Excuse
I
me.
might
but I
vomit.
heard there are evil
What did you do that was happening?
It's fucking horrible, isn't it?
It'd be fucking horrible.
How would it fit in there?
The whole family sucks. So the blue one.
How does he not instinctively try to grab it?
I don't know.
I think I saw a cave over there.
I've seen too many movies, Morty. A cave isn't gonna cut it. We're gonna have to use Bebo.
Bebo led us to water. He's our friend.
Won't even feel it.
Oh no.
Oh my god, what the hell's going on?
Bebo.
Get him,
Oh.
Bebo. Star Wars reference.
Yep. Sure smells in there.
Wait, are we on Vincenulon 9 or Vincenulon 7?
Wait a minute. Why would I?
Morty, we should never take things for granted.
What?
I'm just saying, life's short. We shouldn't take things for granted.
Are you saying granite?
Well, yeah.
It's granted. With a D. Take things for granted. Did you actually think it was? Jesus Christ, Rick. What are you, a boulder, a rock person? How long have you been saying that wrong?
Oh, you like that, huh? I bet that really blows your mind.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of great.
You want me to erase it?
What? You can do that?
Oh shit!
You piece of shit!
You're a fucking ass.
Morty, come on. Just relax.
I'm gonna fucking relax. Come here.
Go with me a little bit.
Freaking little bitch.
Fuck. What the fuck?
What's going on?
Where am I?
Who are we?
Who am I? Okay. See those two fleshy sacks under his chin, Morty? Grab them.
Oh.
Twist. Give us the codes, man. Twist harder, Morty. Let go. Breathe. He wants to make a deal. Half the codes now, half after you finish.
But can't we trust? Wait, what? Finish what?
You know.
I thought I was torturing him!
Oh, and this disappoints you? Do I tell him we don't have a deal, Morty? Because if we can kill our enemies, but we can't jack them off, then how are we better than them? Well, what did you find out?
We're partners?
What are you doing?
You want your shelf level or not? See the bubble?
I'm familiar with the bubble, Morty. You think you can even approach it with your sad, naked caveman eyeball and a bubble of fucking air? You're the reason this species is a failure, and it makes me angry. You want to experience true level? Do you?
Yes? Wow, it's so... Oh my god! Oh Christ!
Yeah, true level, bitch.
Reality is poison! I want to go back! I hate this!
What's his deal?
Shush, Morty. Go to school, Summer. I'll go in Morty's memory and do a little...
Lance to the cosmic slaughter!
Well,
You seem to be in charge of what I get to remember.
Why? Good question. Morty, I need darkness. Can't find a goddamn zip tie anywhere. Zip tie.
Fucking genius. Absolute genius.
The situation in Argentina has proven less convenient than predicted.
We'll have to re-destabilize their economy. Refocus labor class outrage from upper to middle.
That kid is watching us.
So, we're squirrels.
A man, come here, little boy. Tell Daphne to run a 199 on a possible Doolittle. Alright, Morty, pack your shit. We're only gonna keep him down for a little bit, Morty. You fucked with squirrels, Morty. We got a good 5 minutes before they're backing up on our ass, Morty. We have to pack up and move to a new reality, Morty. You know, I said we could only do that a couple of times. We're fucked over here because of these damn squirrels, Morty.
Grandpa, is this a scenario 3?
What's that? And who are you?
Oh man, it's a scenario 4.
Damn it! Don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's a craftsman nearby. I can smell it.
Smelling salts.
Whoa, what? How did we fall asleep during interdimensional cable?
Yeah, what the hell, Summer?
Summer, you dumb
How long
bitch.
were we
Rick? Hello, just here for my putter. These mind blowers?
They fell for it. Let's send Gobo home.
Alright.
Where's Dad?
He should be here any second.
Did it work? Did you guys get Gobo home?
You have Gobo. You were supposed to bring him to the hill.
As if. He was in your basket.
He was in your car.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Guys, that was their reaction. Now we're going to talk about it.
Fucking crazy episode, man.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool to see some of the memories that Morty didn't want to remember, right? Some of the shit that Rick erased, which is...
That's some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah.
Like, take it for granted.
Yeah.
What are you, a rock man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me think, like, do I say granted or do I say granite? Like...
Well, it's we have people around here when you're asking someone a question,
Yeah.
people say axe.
Yeah, we say a lot of shit around here incorrectly, technically.
I don't think I say axe.
No.
Can I ask you?
I say ask.
You're just saying it now, you're enunciating it.
Yeah.
But when you're in everyday conversation and you're talking to people at Walmart, you're just rolling through those
Has to be
words.
Walmart, where all the rednecks hang out. Yeah, no, you're right.
Maybe I do. We talk about crayons and crowns and crayons and stuff, right?
Oil.
Yeah. Oil. Oil.
Oil.
Those guys say to work all the time, too. Oil.
Yeah.
A lot of them are from the South. And not even just the South, but deeper Appalachia,
Yeah.
I should say. And just they just really stress that. Oil.
Oil.
Did you say any word funny?
I'm trying to think right now. I mean, obviously with this episode, granted, like like
I definitely don't say granite. I know that.
I think I say, man, you're taking me for granted.
Yeah.
That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because the thing is, like, when he said it, I mean, I know for myself, of course, I've seen this. I knew right away it wasn't right.
Right.
So I think.
But I remember people saying it that way that I've conversed with before. You know what I mean?
How do you say Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire sauce?
Yeah, how do you say it?
I don't fucking say that word because it's too fucking hard to say.
Some people say Worcestershire.
I just say
Worcestershire.
grab the fucking steak sauce. I just avoid the word. That's where I go.
You don't even buy it.
He's
I don't
trying to
buy
talk to
it.
somebody. He's just.
Shit. I knew this was going to happen eventually.
He's talking to the lady at the grocery store trying to find out where it's at.
Where's your
Yeah.
Worcestershire?
Where's your
Shire?
Where's your sauce?
Well, we have many sauces.
What kind of
sir.
sauce, sir? Not the steak sauce, but the other kind.
The start with a W. I just don't give a fuck enough to ever correct anybody. Like, you say it wrong.
I really want to know the depths and the intricacies of the English language. I would go fucking learn it again.
Right.
I don't need to be corrected at every turn if I'm wrong.
I'll tell you what, elementary school I did not do good at.
Yeah, you're making up for it now.
I hope. I try. I tell you what. One of the scariest things for this was the Moonspiracy thing. Like, if that actually happened, you thought you saw someone on the moon, and then they appeared in your class.
Yeah.
But
you're
dude,
Professor was Mr. Lunas.
Mr. Lunas.
Dude, he saw the dude fucking clearly the first time through the microscope.
Like, expression changed and everything.
Like the dude was there.
Yeah, he's blinking.
Right.
Was like the first time he saw him, he was just looking at the camera, looking at the telescope.
Yeah.
And then it showed him look again, and then the guy's expression changed.
Yeah.
He was looking then he smiled.
Yeah, and then he went back later in the episode, and it was just a smudge.
Yeah.
It wasn't a smudge.
I mean, it was just meant to be funny.
It was meant to be funny, but the
funny.
dude was there. The dude was legitimately there.
Yeah.
But I felt bad for Morty because he ended up coming out of the memory and like, man, I killed that guy for
Morty
no
is an
fucking
idiot
reason.
because the light switch thing.
So I was looking at mashed potatoes, and they had peas. You prefer mashed potatoes and peas or mashed potatoes and corn?
Corn, for sure.
Fucking peas. Corn's a grain too.
Well,
I mean, I know a potato is not a grain, but it's a starch. So I guess just you're getting starch and more starch.
Just taste wise, I prefer.
I guess you are right in terms of like what a professional chef would say.
Right.
But like, yeah, I guess I grew up with TV dinners, mashed potatoes, and corn. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer peas.
And you always mix
my
them
grandma was
together.
cooking is green beans or it was peas.
I remember having green beans all the time. I don't remember having peas.
Yeah, peas. Lima beans a lot.
But you mix them together,
Wait,
right?
a lot of lima.
Like you don't
You
eat
mix
them
them together?
separate.
Some people would at the table, but I didn't.
I always mix them together. Corn and mashed potatoes always together.
So you had a hash.
Like I guess it's like a hash. Well, like my dad would always get these banquet TV dinners all the time. Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn, and I would put it all over on the steak and do like
This
that.
is probably TMI, but I always enjoyed being a child and eating corn, and when I take a shit, it would come out whole.
It's because you didn't chew it very well.
Well, evidently. It's like a whole corn on the cob coming out of my ass.
It was the Rick and Morty episode where they were on that little planet.
Everything's
corn.
Yeah.
The planet's on a cob.
Yeah.
And it never like really told us why that was really bad.
Never. Yeah.
I don't know, but
Maybe it'll come back. Who knows?
it's not a good thing. Maybe they ate it. Maybe they become cob people.
So the guidance counselor, did you guys ever have any, I know Shane did. Why am I even asking? Did you ever? How was your experiences with guidance counselors in high school? If you had to have some experiences.
Well, Annette Scully was mine,
Uh-huh.
and there was like 3 other ones, and I had no interaction with her until my senior year.
Really? Not even at fucking St. Mary's when the whole crazy shit went down with the BB gun, or was that just you're gone?
No, at St. Mary's School we didn't have guidance counselors.
Oh, you
I mean, it was a small school. We had.
You just prayed. When shit was bad, you just prayed.
Well, no, I got the police came and they kicked me out. there was no praying. So we'll pray later. You gotta go.
Holy shit, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, I remember my dad was there and he just looked at me like, "All right, take him away." That's what he said. Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, when I was in school, when I was in middle school especially, I skipped school a lot. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I just fucking didn't go, right?
Yeah.
So when I did go, like, I was always in the guidance counselor office, like, what's wrong? What's going on at home?
What would
like,
you say?
Not much. I'd be, like, really quiet because I fucking had terrible anxiety and I was shy.
I
so-
remember because I remember hearing that about you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I saw it in the other parts of our family.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you're not really like I didn't experience that from you
something clicked.
because you're older than me and you didn't act the way around me.
Yeah, something clicked, like, around 9th grade where everything was cool. Like, I was okay. But
They say
like,
it's a chemical imbalance as well.
Yeah. But up to that point, like...
I heard, I know obviously from other parts of our family that they would be just deathly afraid to go to school around people.
Right,
Deathly
right.
afraid.
Yeah.
It
So
was crazy.
I was the same way in middle school,
Yeah.
but when I did go, like, I spent a lot of times with the guidance counselor, and they were trying to figure out what was wrong, and I don't think any of it helped. Like, for some reason, when I went to high school, it just all clicked and came together, and I was good. So I don't know what the fuck happened. Really weird.
Yeah. Did you have? I mean, I personally never had too much anxiety around people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you talked about when you were singing. Sometimes you get performance anxiety.
Yeah, I had performance anxiety.
But you didn't have anything like that.
I got better. I took theater or whatever
Yeah.
in high school, and
You're a singer?
Yeah, in a band, a
Metal
heavy metal
band.
band.
Fuck. I
You
didn't
ever
know that.
You should watch our edits sometimes. I put it like 2 or 3 different times.
Of him singing?
Yeah, he's like screaming.
In our edits?
I'm a screamer.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can sing with The Bobby and Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some good vocals in
He's
there.
not going to do it now.
No.
Well, he couldn't do it one time. He actually demonstrated it, and he started coughing.
I can't do the scream.
And he's like, I told you I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I can't do the deep guttural sounds anymore because I fuck my throat.
Our
up.
next giveaway should be flying Zach out to sing at somebody's bar mitzvah.
It's not gonna. You don't want to sing like how he sung in Odeon.
No, you don't.
Well,
dude, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, he was in a band. Like,
dude, I had no fucking clue.
Two or 3 years.
What was the name of the band?
At least.
Yeah, there's a few different names.
Well,
what was your favorite name? Of
Industrial
the band?
Insanities.
I didn't really like a lot of them. Odium was good.
Odium.
Okay.
Because it kind of standalone, single,
Yeah.
one word. Industrial Insanity was the first one. That's kind of when we were in a punk rock phase because we had a couple punkers in the band.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they wanted it to be a punk rock band, and the drummer and I wanted to be a metal band.
Yeah.
So eventually we cut ties with them, and we picked up another couple guys.
Punk rock lost, dude.
Dude, is this
some of it's still classic though?
Well, the
Well
classic
loved.
stuff's good, but like in
Yeah.
terms of like how it's.
Well, the newer shit's become almost. It's unfortunate. At least what I've heard, I have a hard time differentiating it from emo.
Mm-hmm.
No, I do too, and it kind of that all those kids kind of blended
You
together.
can't kill the metal.
No, you can't.
Is
And what
this-
was the other name? There's the third name.
Sabbaticus.
Sabbaticus. Actually,
this-
I like that name.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
cool. Is this music online somewhere?
It literally is. I put it in videos.
Yeah, it is.
I have no clue about this.
There's a YouTube video.
Yeah, our buddy.
Now it's going to be in this fucking video.
I have to hunt this down now.
Our buddy Hockenberry, he was
the guitarist.
one of the best guitarists, high school guitarists in Ohio.
He still
He
plays.
just doesn't play a lot of time.
Well, we FaceTime like every day.
He's
And
always
he
playing
was like, I
guitar.
haven't done it in years. He picked it up, and to me, it sounds like magic. He'll mess one thing up, go, fuck, I can't do this anymore. I'm like,
God.
you're literally better than anyone I've heard the past
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
And he just, he's such a perfectionist,
Now
which
we
I
have
like.
Third Street Reactions band.
Zach's just screaming. I can't,
I can't do
I'm
shit.
sure if
Who am
I
I
took
kidding?
care of myself and try to get back at it, I could probably sing like that again. But
Yeah.
I have to see a vocal coach, or they take, I don't know, drink a lot of
The
tea.
smoking actually makes the.
More
The
guttural.
smoking makes it like a gravelly
Yeah.
sound, but the problem is just when you get to a certain point with that level of screaming.
Yeah.
You got
Or David Draymond.
he fucked his throat up. Had
Yeah,
that
fucks
surgery.
you up. Hell yeah.
But yeah, no. After I was in theater in high school, I did like one play where I was the fucking old man from A Christmas Story or whatever it is.
I went to almost all of his plays.
What is the Christmas? Which one is it with the angel? With the bell rings and angel
Oh.
gets his wings. Shit.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
Christmas? Is it called A Christmas
It's not
Story?
the Christmas
I think it's
Story.
just called A Christmas Story.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
I don't remember because there's the one with the kid with the BB gun, and then there's A Christmas Carol with Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's the Christmas Story, isn't it? No, that's not the Christmas Story.
No, I don't remember what the fuck it
I
is,
can-
but it's got George.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
he's
know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, and Clancy, I think's the angel's name.
Something
Okay.
Ghost. The ghost.
I was old man
Ghost-
Potter, so I was like in a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
Yeah.
Were you in an
And-
actual wheelchair on the.
Yeah, and I was in an old man get up.
I remember you would get super into it. You and Eric would. It was really
It
enjoyable.
was funny because I kept getting all the roles of the villains, and it pissed him off. Because I kept getting them all. I got the sheriff of Nottingham.
I remember
I got
he
old
was-
man Potter. I got the
Yeah.
old I got the Russian guy.
What's the
from
L'chaim one?
Fiddler on the Roof?
Yeah.
And I was the Russian guy.
Yeah.
I was like kicking all the Jews out of the village. I'm like, you have 3 days.
Dude, that'd be amazing if we could find some of that video.
Dude,
It's out
I don't
no,
think any of that shit's out there.
That was legit fun and enjoyable to watch. Me and Hockenberry, we'd go to these things.
I had to play a tango instructor once.
Really?
Yeah.
Get the
my,
rain,
name,
brother.
my name was Ramon.
Can you spell tango?
You go
I
like,
couldn't tango.
Would you
I
like
just
tango
pretended.
would you like do this? when
I
you're talking to me?
was pretty,
Animated.
flamboyant, I guess you might say.
That'd be fun to watch. Dude, it was
Dude,
so
that's
much fun.
fucking...
I had a fake mustache.
Yeah, I think.
And I played Silas something. I was in this play. It was like an old Western, kind of like the old black and white films. They have the
Yeah.
dastardly villain tying the woman on
Yeah.
the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Well, I was a villain in that. I was like a snake oil salesman. I had this fake mustache that I had to actually clip onto me, or glue. And I had a top hat.
Really?
And all this shit.
I don't remember that. I think I went to most of them.
Because one of them, I remember because I had to act like a guy hit me, and my mustache fell off in the middle of the play.
Really?
Wow.
What'd you do?
Just kept going with it.
You kept going with it.
I remember when you guys did Robin Hood. I remember Eric was Little John. He was a table.
Yeah.
But I remember when you were up there, me and Matt Huckleberry, and we were very immature. I kind of regret doing this actually. we would go, Zack, oh, la, 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 Zack, hey. And you, like, one time, you're talking, you like this, you and you look right at me, trying to laugh. But you were mad, but you're trying to laugh. And you just kept going. It was like a 4-second pause. I remember Matt was like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah. It mentioned a great freaking movie called Contact. It's Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey. Yeah. Have you seen it?
I think I have seen it. Is it?
I ain't seen it.
Is it very old? Like 20 years old?
90s.
Yeah, it's probably like almost 20 years old.
I mean, I know of the movie at least. I know of the movie.
Well, they just did this little parody of it. Yeah. Mexican food. It gives you problems?
It gives me all kinds
Does
of
it give me problems?
No problem.
Does it give you problems, really, does it?
I love Mexican liquor.
I mean, I love Mexican food.
Tequila is amazing.
Tequila?
Patron, man. It's
Patron.
Good shit.
Patron.
It's like it's fucking smoke in your mouth, man. It's awesome. No, and I'm not a big... didn't used to be a big Scotch guy because that's kind of the same thing. Right. To a point, it's got that kind of tobacco-ish. Mm-hmm. But it's less tobacco and more smoke.
Yeah.
And because it's made from the agave plant.
Mm. I didn't know that.
It's really good.
I've had it. I didn't know what it was made from.
Patron Silver, man. It's where it's at.
Well, Zach and I and you a couple times, we would go to a Mexican restaurant here called Las Troncas all the time.
I love it. I love Las Troncas.
And since you're not allowed to drink, we haven't gone as much.
Yeah, I don't make it a point to go to these places anymore. It's kind of disappointing when you go to these places.
We've only been once, I think, and you had to text your guy and ask him if it was okay.
Oh, yeah, I had to text the PO.
Yeah.
I had to do that twice today. I was telling him we're going to West Virginia.
So, my experience with the movie Ghost, my Aunt Cheryl, when she used to babysit me, God rest her heart. No, she's still alive. She lives over there. She's a great woman.
She's a good woman, man.
She would watch The Cutting Edge. Have you heard of that movie?
The Cutting Edge.
It's like a figure skater romantic movie, too. And Ghost all the time.
Wow.
I think I've only seen 2 movies that are about figure skaters. One was Blades of Glory.
That's funny as hell.
And the other one was the one about, it's got Margot Robbie in it. Tanya.
I heard that was pretty good. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Based off a true story, but yeah. So I don't remember much. I remember the pottery stuff, and I remember him sliding over.
All I've ever seen is just that one part, that one clip. There must have been other references in other shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or maybe trailers before a movie.
Yeah.
Of him, like, around anymore.
You said it like you said Patron. Around anymore. Like Patron.
It's just this big sensual scene.
It is.
Making a fucking pot.
I remember that. But you know what's interesting?
Demi Moore was good looking in her day. But
oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
She had a big run of movies there for a while. Like G.I. Jane.
Yeah, G.I. Jane. She shaved her head for that.
Viggo Mortensen was in that too.
There were some.
He was?
He was her, whatever the fuck. The guy was in charge
I haven't seen it.
The SEAL team or at the camp.
Okay.
He was the guy. That's the guy.
Yeah. Dude, there were some fantastic scenes in G.I. Jane or whatever the fucking name it was. I mean, she looked so fucking sexy.
Master Chief.
I might have robbed a...
Huh? I think he was a Master Chief in that. I don't know. She tells him.
I just think I saw it down
in that movie.
Wasn't she naked in something?
Well, yeah.
There's some movie.
Oh, Striptease. Dude.
Striptease. She's on the cover.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I might have rubbed one out to that a few times.
She was also in Beavis and Butthead.
A dozen times. Really?
She was?
She was.
The voice?
She was a voice actress.
Oh, man.
And Bruce Willis was in it too.
Huh. And they were married too, weren't they at one point?
They were
married for a while.
Damn, that would have been.
Yeah.
That was a great.
Bruce Willis is an American actor. I don't think we named him.
Yeah, I think that you're right.
Yeah, he was a great one too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And Ashton Kutcher and her were married for a little while.
Yeah. So I've always, and I know I'm probably with Morty. You guys probably are in this category. I've always thought it'd be cool to talk to animals.
Oh yeah.
I can hear them cry in pain when I shoot them.
Why did you do this?
Would you feel?
I have to feed my young.
If you could talk to them though, but here's the thing: if we could talk to them, like they wouldn't have much to say.
That or they bitch all the time. Like people do.
All they care about is mating. We'll just say that it's like Dr. Dolittle or it's like a movie, and like they had active conversations, and it was like a cartoon. Would it be a lot harder for you to hunt and kill them?
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
I can't do it now. What am I talking about?
I don't like people, so
you don't hunt and kill them though.
Well, it's illegal.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, I don't kill animals now. It would devastate me if I killed one now. Like if I run over an animal now, like it's pretty traumatic.
Well, Shane and I had a conversation on the way out here about the fact that I would like to kill some animals.
So now we also know that we're in we're actually in another reality. Squirrels, Jamie. Remember the squirrel thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were talking about squirrels.
We're talking about Argentina and install a new regime.
Yeah.
And,
So you just in the Rick and Morty universe, you don't piss off squirrels.
Which is crazy.
It was just kind of freaky when that one noticed that Morty was paying
hey,
attention.
that kid's looking at us.
Yeah.
So he's a kid. We're squirrels. No,
Yeah.
he's
That's pretty
looking at
funny.
us like he can understand what we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I need a $1.99 on the Possible Doolittle.
Yeah. Doolittle.
It's funny because we kind of talked about my dislike for squirrels, which I don't really hate them, but
We didn't talk about a dislike. Shane asked if we thought that eventually one day squirrels would be domesticated.
yeah, that was kind of
animals.
weird. Did we do this on camera?
No, he said it. We should have.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah.
No, you recorded it.
I missed the first part of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I don't love squirrels. They're okay, I guess. But when I was a kid, I used to always try to catch squirrels.
Me too.
Like, how would you try to catch them? What was your philosophy?
Well, I did it in about an hour with your with your brother Jared. We put a box with a stick in front of the house, and we pulled it and caught one.
So you did catch one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one time, I caught a rabbit, actually. I was jogging on Hadley Lane, and there's one in front of me, and it was zigzagging, so I just zagged when it zigged. I zigged when it zigged. I grabbed it by his back.
Oh.
And he went, ah! He turned around and roared like a lion. And he bit my hand.
He bit you?
Yeah, he bit me. He bit my hand. I went to the doctor, too, and we shouldn't have rabies, yeah.
Did it break skin?
Yeah, it did.
Fuck.
And I remember the doctor said, you shouldn't grab wild animals. He looked at me as an idiot. I was like 23. You know?
You were an adult?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I was I've told you this before. When I've seen animals do things, like, I'm jealous that I can't move that way.
Right.
So if there's a rabbit just running in front of me like a fool, I would always try to catch it. Because he can evade predators. Can evade me if I'm running.
I don't see the point of being too jealous of animals, because think about chickens. All right. Some people
Not jealous of chickens.
Some people think that chickens evolved from dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they did.
Yeah.
I'm okay with believing that if that's true, but I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, you went from being probably some of the most dominant life forms on the planet. Maybe
Yeah.
not the chicken ones.
Yeah.
But now they're on the McDonald's menu. So I'm not very jealous of animals,
Right.
Yeah.
because we can kill them at will anytime we want.
Right.
At any point in time during the day,
Yeah.
you can take a gun and go kill an animal. Because we have created the gun. Now, some
Yeah.
people say, well, you can't kill it with your hands. Well, fuck you, because we invented a gun.
Yeah.
And we invented giant harpoons and all these weapons of mass destruction. So we are at the top of the game. I'm not very jealous of them.
I guess I'll say, like, during track, I would be like, man, I wish I could run like a cheetah type thing. You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah.
So, like, I just thought it was, sometimes I do things literally for a story.
Mm-hmm.
And B, I was like, if I can catch this thing, that's a pretty cool feat. So I remember I was running. I was jogging and it jumped out of the woods. I think it ran out of the woods. I think I surprised it because it just didn't hear me. So then it started running in front of me. It zigzagged and I just zagged. I got him.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to catch snakes. That's my thing. I just love catching snakes.
Have you ever seen him down there?
I saw him walking around looking for him.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there was like 3 days in a row.
I love
where
walking.
he'd go to that wood pile. They're looking for snakes. I said, you're not going to find a snake.
Haven't found one yet.
I took the girls down in the woods the other day on the 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
And right as the path opened up, there was a big rat snake laying there.
Really?
I mean, it was alive. It
How
was
big was
slithering
it?
across the road. It was probably about 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
And it was just sitting there. And I got off the 4-wheeler and was showing them, and they were terrified.
You picked it up?
I didn't, because I'm like, well, if I get this wrong,
Yeah.
it's going to be a whole other ordeal.
I like getting it wrong.
Or
It's more exciting if you get it wrong.
Or
If you get it wrong and the fucking thing has something in its teeth and my cut gets infected, and then I have to go to fucking... No, I'm not going to pay a hospital bill just because I'm a dumbass that wanted to pick up this snake.
Or maybe they might try to imitate you and pick up the wrong snake.
Well, I do tell my kids, don't pick up the fucking snakes. Daddy's a dumbass. Don't pick up snakes, okay?
Yeah.
So, though my daughter Juliana, when we were where were we? I think we were in Kentucky somewhere, some fucking park. Next thing I know, we're there having a good time, and my daughter goes over and just picks up a snake. Now, at this point, she had never seen me pick up a snake, so it's not my fault. America, world. But
America first.
Thank God it was a gardener snake, and it wasn't
Garter.
I guess I say that
Is
wrong.
it gardening? The snake?
It's a garter snake.
Garter snake. Garter snake.
Yeah.
So thank God it was garter snake. But
you can understand people
Still
get that
crazy.
wrong over time, though.
Yeah, I used to say gardener.
You
Just
see
like
them
I
in
used to say Dark
gardens.
Vader. I used to say Dark Vader, too.
Yeah, I got that wrong when I was really little, but that's because I never saw it in writing.
Oh, yeah.
Like people tell you stories. That's
Yeah.
how things were communicated in our day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Were stories.
Yes.
word of mouth.
But one of these days, I'm gonna bring a fucking snake up here when you guys are fucking recording together, like Gravity Falls, and I'm gonna bust the goddamn door open, and I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna
Dude, just
celebrate.
one time, there was a big, long ass snake. I felt like it was almost
We're about 4 feet long.
long as this table. We were loading hay. Is this the loading hay one, or was it right here one?
No, we were loading hay, and we were loading hay over at John's.
Yeah.
And you, John, and I were trying to corral this snake, and John had the hay bale, and he's just slamming it.
This guy,
Where's John.
John, he's now dead. He's dead, John. But he used to be Uncle John.
He's a great man. He had short shorts.
He wore Daisy Duke jean shorts that were cut off to the point where the pockets hung down below them.
Yeah.
That's
and he
fucking
was
hot.
ripped.
He's a ripped 50-year-old dude.
And he had a big mountain man beard.
Yeah.
And his hair was sun bleached because it was probably more of like my color hair.
He was a roofer, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he did a lot of construction jobs and shit. And he wore work boots all the time
Mm-hmm.
with the tall socks.
Yeah.
No shirt.
I've visualized this
occasionally
right
a shirt, but most of the time never a shirt.
I can see him right
and
now.
he had curly hair.
Wow.
That I wouldn't say it was a mullet. It was just kind of shaggy.
Shaggy.
Right.
And that dude, he was a wild man.
He was a cool fucking dude.
He was cool, but he was a wild man.
He's a wild.
He was alive during the disco era. Still
Dude,
had his disco shoes and everything.
Really?
Used to ride a bike with the disco boots.
So really, this guy's a fucking legend. You're describing a legend to me.
He was.
Yeah.
Well,
But he
anyway,
had this hay bale.
Yeah, he was slamming this hay bale trying to keep the snake from getting away from
He
him.
was doing this.
And my dad was going by on the tractor, and my dad got sick of us goofing off. He just stopped the tractor, threw it in fucking park, got off, grabbed the snake by the tail, whipped it around, smacked it on the tree, blew its head off, got on the tractor, and kept driving.
Yeah.
Poor fucking snake.
That all happened.
He was
Like,
doing it, and you and I both.
What kind of snake was this?
It was just a big rat snake.
Well, why kill the fucking thing?
Back in the day, that's what you did to snakes, Shane. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Like 10 years ago. Well,
Well, 10 years ago? It was more than that. Like 20 years ago.
When I was in Arizona,
Yeah, I guess
I had
it
a
was.
fucking rattlesnake in my yard. And I didn't kill the son of a bitch.
Well, I
Caught
wouldn't
it.
be grabbing a rattlesnake by the tail.
Well, I didn't grab
That'd
his
be a little
ass.
different.
No,
They're a
no,
little
no.
bigger.
Yeah,
heavier,
I didn't
and-
grab him. I didn't grab him. I'm not that dumb. But I got him in a fucking cloth bag, like a canvas bag, and took him out in the desert.
I'd fucking shoot a rattlesnake any day of the week. I'd shoot a python. I'd shoot
Python?
I'll tell you what.
copperheads.
I don't
anything
feel-
is venomous.
I
Constrictors.
I can't kill animals.
But I don't know, rat snakes, black snakes, they don't really bother me. They
No.
kill mice and shit
Yeah.
like that. They're
I don't
good
love
pets.
snakes at all. So I know this is contradictory to me loving animals, but I don't like snakes at all. Yeah.
And you'd kill it.
I don't know if I'd kill it, but I
Mhm.
wouldn't feel bad. Like if
Yeah.
I ran over a snake, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I'm still haunted by animals that I've killed.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction and discussion. Bunch of different discussion here. If you like us, you want to support us, you can. Just like and subscribe, hit that notification, leave a comment down below, and
God damn, that was the most abrupt ending ever.
If you don't, you won't.
I thought it'd be funny to just say anything.